Hey, you ain't got enough money, but I'm gonna go and sleep around and get used up, and after I'm my vagina's all loose, you know, it's like the Gulf of Mexico in between her legs. She won't come to you after she done had a bunch of children, and you was supposed to. You know what I mean? Like these are the same women that have cocktail parties when Serena Williams married this some white boy. These are single women celebrating some woman that they don't know. Some black woman they don't know giving some white dude. But you get with anybody that don't look like them. You get with a black girl that's too light skinned, right? You get you with an Asian or somebody. Oh, you're a coon. You even got these B1 cats that kill me. That kill me. And it's like, so we not gonna address that these hoes don't like you and don't even look at you as men and don't respect you. They just throwing the dashiki, just role playing, see if they can get a couple bucks from you. We being used by everybody. And I want you cats to stop being used, man. Because that should drive you crazy. Trying to meet expectations of people who don't give a shit about you. You know that testosterone gives you confidence, gives you physical power, it aids in your memory, your problem solving, your physical strength. Cortisol is a stress hormone. So when you got a woman stressing you out, telling you what a girlfriend's got and what she ain't got, oh, bitch, wait until tonight. You gonna know what lonely is. Pocahontas, John Smith is gonna be on a pike, and we gonna see who you gonna be singing songs with too. Let's see what's just the fuck around the river bend. Because we want to talk about, yeah, we the Aboriginals. Yeah, we is. So who the fuck is Pocahontas then? The real story way worse. And this ain't even me being apologetic. Like, hey, listen, I'm a reasonable man. I'm a practical man. I understand function. And I understand matters of the heart. And I can understand that you might have tripped and stumbled and fell in love with somebody who may not look like you. Okay. May not have been of your tribe, your race, so to speak. Look like you is such a stupid saying. But when you have a movement out here that's slandering, lying on us, still calling us black, black man ain't this, lying a Clubhouse or one of them conversation apps where Kendra played the audio, this black woman talking about, I'm sorry, this black bitch talking about, we're trying to divest from the black community and being around, the black men are dangerous and our lives are threatened because we want to divest and get with, better men and you got the white bitch in there. I'm really sorry that you have to go through that. I didn't know it was that bad, right? And the white guy, I don't remember what the hell he said, fuck both of them. And it's like, so this isn't about, and here goes the thing, the devil always accuse you of what they doing. Meanwhile, why they can been telling this lie, I've been here since I was a child, that once a nigga get money, he leave you for a white woman. 80% of niggas is married to you goofy ass hair hats. Yeah, hair hat. That's what I called you. 80%. And I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. Them numbers don't fit what I've been being accused of. right? And when I say I've been being accused of, I'm accused of it for existing. Like, I'm a deadbeat daddy and I don't got no children. But I'm genetically predisposed in the eyes of everybody, including my sisters, to being a deadbeat. And nobody want to talk about it. Well, fuck that. I'm going to talk about it. Because this shit been irking me. And again, all 46 of y'all can unsubscribe. Because I'm not going to bite my words, mince my words, to make you feel comfortable because you still got simp in your DNA. Our ancestors, our forefathers, wasn't run by they women, man. Neither did they women control their mouth. I'm not letting nobody control my mouth. This shit is a problem. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't acknowledge it's a problem, you gonna be trusting people you ain't supposed to be trusting. Now, if them prophecies is true in them books that we read, we supposed to be slitting the throat of our oppressors. A lot of our oppressors are genetically Israelites. A good percentage of trading ass men. But there's gonna be a lot more so-called black women who ain't for you. I said years ago to my brother, I said, yo, I I think the number of actual daughters of Zion from this generation, because there's a resurrection thing that's supposed to happen, right? From this generation is gonna be very minute. They act like we're not gonna have like wives and stuff in the kingdom. It's bullshit. A lot of you cats is gonna be marrying. A lot of you cats is gonna be marrying chicks from like the Old Testament era that was resurrected, because it's not gonna be too many from this era. Most of these, when the sky crack, gonna be caught on a table in a restaurant twerking. There's not gonna be too many. Ain't gonna be too many. We're already a small sample as it is. Most people ain't even here because the magic stuff got them out of the way, so they still with the Israelite camps. I don't think y'all really understand where this bloodshed is coming from, or who's gonna be getting it. It ain't. We not just gonna be getting at Gentiles, because we got some evil people amongst us. But I'm gonna play a little bit more of this because how long is this video? 8 minutes. Video got split up, but nobody want to talk about this. Like, there's a hatred there, and it's people in your family, and no one want to address this. All I've ever heard was, "Oh, our sisters are wonderful and the most beautiful. They're more spiritual." I did. I'm like, what? The fuck are you talking about? Every time it's talked about, we're the ones who dropped the ball. Nigga, we built Black Wall Street. Your forefathers built Black Wall Street. Y'all was laying them bricks. Hmm? These bitches say we don't build nothing. You don't criticize the motherfuckers who bombed the shit that we built. But y'all want to, we don't build nothing. And nobody want to address this. But hey, let's just all get together and hey, all praise to the Most High. Nobody owes us a fucking apology. There's in-house restitution that's needed. Now, if some of you get this message, cool. If some of y'all don't and have a problem and want to say something crazy to me in the comment section, yo, whatever. You know what I'm saying? One thing I don't do, if I have a different opinion with somebody, I don't try to disrespect them in no comment section. Because if I felt that way for real, I just say it to your face if I wanted to confront you in a confrontational manner. But generally, I agree to disagree. So if you feel like, oh no, they're saints and they never did nothing wrong, hey, kudos for you, nigga. But don't come in my comment section with your brainwashed bullshit, okay? When all them protests was happening and these limp wristed, and I'm not even talking about homosexuals. I'm just saying that these cats is limp wristed wearing t-shirts that say the black woman is my God. Blasphemy. None of these hoes that was twerking on Washington for Joe Biden was saying, hey brother, you can't be out here disrespecting God like that. We not your God. Right? No, they took that praise. Because in her mind, the Most High himself is an afterthought. A man is just a nigga that need to give her things. And God just another man to answer her prayers. The fact of the matter is, black man, aboriginal man, Israelite man, you ain't never been nothing but dough and dick to these bitches. And we got so spiritual, we reading all these books, and nobody want to talk about this shit. Black Lives Matter not for black people. No. Black Lives Matter not for black men. And when the food get low, we'll see who really with the All Father. When you gotta, rely on that manna from heaven, and that shit don't come when you want it to, we'll see who take a trip to the crackers down the street. We'll see who really loved their brother so much.
Others publicly, but nevertheless, double minority status ensured that black women got some kind of priority in terms of being able to be hired in corporate spaces. Black men, no. Then you hit the drug era, the war on drugs, mid 70s onward. Happening at the same time, you have deindustrialization, right? Limited jobs, limited access, most particularly for black men who work blue collar jobs, especially after the 40s, right? Blue collar jobs that guaranteed black families, especially in the North, the Midwest, West Coast, a modicum of economic stability. So that was wiped off the map. Then you had a slew of just massive unemployment, especially again for black men. Because in the 70s, 60s, and really you can go back to the 40s, black women always had access to at least domestic labor. And then by the time you had the rise of feminism, they could transition that labor into low-level clerical. They can get college degrees, and they got to transition into, again, different aspects of lower-level white-collar employment. Black men saw a whole different road, and nobody gave a fuck. That's the problem I have. Nobody cared. This ain't new. But it is reaching a whole new level. It is reaching a whole new level. So by the time we get to the Great Recession, 2007, 2008, right, black community, still the only community that has not recouped from the recession. And we start to see a bevy of programs coming out, targeting people for training, education, especially in tech. And they're very specific about who they're taking. And it is not black men. And it damn sure isn't black boys who are considered irrelevant by elementary school. How is it that you have the most enrolled demographic in higher education in the very same community with black men who, at least in the California State University system, by their first year are dropping out at a rate of 70%? How the fuck does that make any sense? Tell me. And nobody cares. The only issue that we have with it, not enough dating and marrying options for black women. Really? That's the problem? All the things we could be talking about, from employment to access to resources, access to institutional support. No, the biggest problem we have with black men not being in the kind of positions that other groups are in is that they don't provide the type of marrying options that black women would like. There's not enough parity. Right? That's the problem. And that's been something we've been hearing since the 1980s, but nobody wants to talk about the actual issue at hand. Black men's employment options in the 60s and 70s was blue collar. And in many ways, it still is. When there were massive cuts to blue collar labor access, nobody gave a damn about how that impacted black men. But even to this day, we say, well, I hear a lot of brothers say, well, we don't need college anyway. We do better doing blue collar work. Fair enough. I don't have a problem with that. Then every now and again, I get some blue collar brothers that will start to talk about the way in which there's a similar exclusion that takes place on different terms in a blue collar environment. I think it was about 6-7 months ago. I was talking in the comment section with some brothers, and we were looking at electrician work and that kind of that kind of labor. And
Check it out, man. If y'all want to check out the rest of this video, y'all see the timestamp. I fast forwarded to where I was, to what I seen last night. I didn't watch all of it, but I was just agitated. I was already agitated before I seen it. But it'll be in the description. And both, I'm not gonna combine the videos. I'm just let them be split in 2 parts. But Tiasan Johnson is definitely somebody y'all should be checking out, because he talk about things that's really pertinent. Look, listen. Don't say that y'all about the truth and y'all don't want to dig into this. Know who all your enemies are. Know about all the policies. And really, check this out. My channel really is for the warriors. It ain't for the women. It ain't for, the priest. It ain't for, the Israelite diplomat. This ain't for the kings, right? It's for the killers. The Danites were a tribe of war, raiding and pillaging. It's for the killers. It's for the warriors, for the soldiers. So over here we talk blunt, because it's for the soldiers. The reason I'm putting that God of War stuff up there, I'm showing y'all some magic that's in the game, and there's a lot of beats in the game, and it involves, coming into your godhood. But it's for the killers. If you got war on your heart, you got hate in your heart, like son told his son in the video game. In war, a warrior only sees beauty in the blood of his enemies, and he loses himself, sometime never to return. So if you know you one of them killers, that's who this channel really for. If you don't give a fuck about going to Goshen because you want to spill blood, you know you got that bloodlust gene in you. This channel for you. And this message was for you. Because if you like me, you can't wait to put in that work. If you like me, you don't give a fuck about what's happening over there, over Russia attack today. No, I don't give a fuck. All Father, open your armory and let me put in that work. Look at all these sacrifices. Look at all these sacrifices we got here just waiting to be made to you, Lord. They're supposed to be bodies from one end of the dome to the other end of the dome, throughout the entire earth. You ain't gonna let the Gentiles have all the fun in war again, are you? I'm descendant of people who was slaughtered by the sword. As they done, let it be done unto them. Same thing with the traitors. Traitors die. And I ain't got a problem putting anybody to bed. Tuck you in real nice. Sing you a lullaby. I even make you some warm milk, motherfucker. And I cleave your head straight off. Chuck it. Happy shall they be to dash their little ones upon the rocks. So remember, you're surrounded by your enemies still. So don't be safe. Be dangerous. Safes get cracked, my nigga.